Hi guys, I'm here with Indy, and he's very kissy today. And are you okay? Hi guys, I'm here with Indy, my puppy, and we are going to be answering some of your questions. So hopefully he's patient enough to last, but probably not. He wanted to make a cameo and just say hello with his cute little paws. Yeah, he's so cute. Ooh. So we're gonna start with our first question, and this isn't from anyone in particular. I got this question like 3, 4, maybe 5 times, and it was asking about Toasty. First of all, asking, is Toasty alive? How is she doing? And will she be in a video? And I'm gonna say yes, she's alive, she's doing great, and she will be in this video right now. And here she is. Indy knows not to go near her. He's sniffing her right now. I don't know if you can see. She is my most prized possession. And she's looking pretty good in her little jacket. Yeah, she's looking pretty good. I'll probably have her in more videos just because everyone remembers her and she was like so loved and so iconic. The second question is, what kind of films do I like to make? I don't really make them, like I'm not in like that whole process, and I don't really want to be because it's a lot of work. My focus is on making the script itself, so I'll answer this from that point of view, which is I'm not good at writing comedy. Yeah, I know, right? I usually write dramas or things that just have like a good message behind them. So hopefully one of these days my scripts will be out in the world. Whenever Corona's over, maybe they'll be in the theater. That would be awesome. This question came from someone on Instagram who was specifically asking me about like my health. They wanted to know what kind of precautions I take, or how do I prevent my GERD from getting out of control. The most important thing for like preventing GERD or any acid reflux, whether it's mild or more severe, is eating an acid-free diet. So just going over the basics, like no citrus, no tomato, usually no spices, so no garlic, no onion, just anything that's considered acidic on any level, I can't eat it, or I don't eat it, because if I do, I'm not going to be having a good time. I also eat like a lot more frequently, so I kind of eat like every couple hours or so, but I eat small amounts because you know that feeling like when you eat a lot and your stomach gets, you know, you feel like your stomach is distended? Well, that actually can cause acid reflux to happen. So I don't eat until I'm like super full and I'm in a food coma, because it's just not fun. Then also like very light exercise. Most people with GERD and with IBS can't do like crazy workouts. So like my go-tos are like a leisurely bike ride, because if you're going too crazy, that's not good. So I like to do leisurely bike rides. I like to go on walks with Indy, and let's see, what else do I do? I don't really like exercising that much, but I do try to make sure that I at least go on a walk with him, because he needs to get his energy out. He's part Jack Russell and part Chihuahua, so he has a lot of energy, and he's only 2 years old. Yes, and you're a beautiful baby, and I love you. I have to keep my walks and my bike rides under 2 miles, because around the 2-mile mark is when so around the 2-mile mark of like a walk or a bike ride is when I'm in the danger zone. So I try to keep it like a mile and a half. If I go over that, I can actually cause symptoms to flare up, which is what we don't want. And then I also take an H2 blocker, which is a type of medicine that prevents acid reflux. I take that at night. If you guys are interested, I can make a whole separate video talking about exactly what supplements I take, what kind of probiotics I take, what I eat. So if you guys are interested, I could definitely put that together for you. This question comes from Facebook, and it's what do I miss the most since lockdown/quarantine. So I'm actually one of those weird people that's okay with lockdown, and I'm fine with quarantine. Like, I don't mind being at home. The thing that I miss the most is going to the movies, just because the theater by my house, they do like $5 days for movies, and so that's when my whole family and I would go, and we would see like whatever the latest movie is. Like if it's like Star Wars or just like something stupid that we're interested in seeing, we can go and see it for $5. So I miss doing that. It's super fun, but I can still watch movies at home. It's not exactly the same, but it's better to be safe than sorry. I'm not gonna risk my life to go see a movie right now just because that's just not a good idea. This question is specifically asking about GERD, and there are like some cases where people can heal from it. So this person was wondering if I'm gonna be able to heal from it completely, and the answer is I don't know. Everybody's different, and I'm still like figuring things out. I'm still learning as I go along, so I can't really say yes or no to this question. All I can say is that complete healing takes months to years depending on the person. It depends on what you eat, how well you take care of yourself, stuff like that, but it also can be like hereditary, so it really just depends. This is a YouTube comment, someone asking me if I have any poetry or other writing that I would be willing to share online, and the answer is yes, I do. So I actually compiled like a bunch of poems that I've written over the years and put them into one book. I haven't figured out if I'm gonna release it or when, but I would be open to that idea. I probably wouldn't share my scripts with you guys just because, first of all, scripts are long. They're like 99 pages minimum, so I don't think anyone's gonna like sit there and read like 100 pages or more of my work, especially when most of it is still like a first or second draft. And then another question is, do I like Marvel movies? The answer is yes. I wouldn't say they're like my favorite or anything. Like Star Wars is definitely my favorite franchise like of all time. Marvel is fun. I like seeing them in the theater. It's fun to like have that experience with everyone. My favorite Marvel characters or movies are definitely, it's a tie between 3 characters. So I would say Spider-Man, Captain America, and Captain Marvel. I really like all of them just for different reasons. I really like the new Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland. I think he does a really good job at portraying Peter Parker and Spider-Man. Like, he's still like goofy and awkward, but he can also still be like a believable hero. And Tobey Maguire was the OG though. And then I saved this question for last because it's super important. This person asks, how do you find support from people around you? So this could go for mental health support and physical health. It could be for both. I would say like the #1 thing for getting support from people around you is just being really clear on what you need. You need to tell them exactly what you need, because if you don't, they can't read your mind and give you exactly what you're looking for unless you say, hey, I just really want to vent right now. Do you mind like just listening to me for a minute? I don't need advice, anything like that. Or if you're like, you know, I really need some reassurance. Someone asking for support, I just tell the person what I need. I don't do that all the time, but I'm getting better at it. It's definitely something that takes work, and it can be kind of difficult to like speak up and say, hey, I need help in general with anything. So just take your time with it. You'll get better at it as you go along. Those are all the questions for this video. If you guys want to ask me more questions, I will definitely make another Q&A video in the future. I guess I'm really boring to him, so yeah, ask me some more questions and I'd be happy to answer them in a future video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.